Okay, this is lesson 8, writing equations to solve word problems. You're going to apply your close reading skills to math. You're going to read the entire problem, create a T-chart. I call this a no-find chart, to identify what you need to find and what you need to know, the important information, and box in any unfamiliar vocabulary. Okay, so for example, a book has a specific number of pages. Maria loves to read and is currently reading The Hunger Games. How many pages are in the book if Maria reads 45 pages of the book of a book Monday, half the book Tuesday, and the remaining 72 pages Wednesday? Well, what I like to do is create a no-find chart that gives us information, what we know and what we need to find. Okay, so here we need to, what we do know is that Maria read, okay, 45 pages on Monday. Okay. She also read half the book on Tuesday. And 72 pages Wednesday. Okay. Now, what we need to find is how many pages are in the book. So we need to find the number of pages in the book. So the first thing that we need to find is a let statement. Because it's a word problem, we need to always find a let statement. Now, what's nice is what we need to find is normally our let statement. So our let x equal number of pages in the book. Okay. So here we have, in order to set this up, we need to know how many pages are in the book. So she read 45 pages on Monday, plus on Tuesday she read half the book. Well, we don't know how many pages are in the book, so that would be 1/2 x. And on Wednesday she read 72 pages. And we need to know how many pages, and that totals the entire book. And then that would be our equation. So now if I subtract 1/2 x from both sides, oh, before I do that, I need to combine my like terms, sorry. I need to combine my like terms on this one side. So 72 plus 45 is 117, so 1/2 x plus 117 equals x. So I'm going to subtract 1/2 x from both sides. So I have 117 equals 1/2 x. So to multiply through by the reciprocal, I have x equals 234. So the book has 234 pages. Okay. So next, you were to try this on your own, we have Laura, or Lorena, received a $50 gift card to an online store. She wants to purchase some bracelets that cost $8 each. There will be a $10 overnight delivery fee. How many bracelets can she buy? Well, let's start with our no find chart. I love no find charts. Okay. Well, what do we know? We know that she has a $50 gift card. Okay. We know that the bracelets cost $8 each. Okay. We also know that there is a $10 delivery charge. And we need to find how many bracelets, so the number of bracelets she can buy. Okay. So in this particular case, each bracelet is $8. First of all, we need our let statement. Let X equal number of bracelets. So here, each bracelet is $8. So 8x plus her delivery charge of $10. And that equals her gift card of $50, because that's how much she has to spend. So now to solve for this equation, we have subtracting 10 from both sides. I have 8x equals 40. Divide both sides by 8. X equals 5. So she can buy 5 bracelets. Okay. So next we have 4 friends decide to go to the aquarium together. Each person pays a certain amount to get in. $2.50 each for the shark exhibit. Total cost is $64. After the aquarium, they go to lunch and spend $58.50. What is the cost for the aquarium, for the admission for the aquarium? So 4 friends decide to go to the aquarium together. So our no find chart, here we go. What do we know? What do we need to find? Okay. So we know there are 4 friends. We also know that it is $2.50 each for the shark exhibit. We also know total cost is $64. And we need to know the cost of the admission to the aquarium. This amount here that they spent at lunch really has nothing to do with anything. It's just irrelevant. Okay. So here, this means nothing. It's unimportant. So now let X equal, okay, cost of admission. Okay. So here we have 4 friends. So the 4 friends need the cost of the admission, plus 4 of those friends went to the shark exhibit, so $2.50 each. And the total cost was $64. So now to solve that, we have 4x plus $10 equals 64. Then we subtract the 10 from both sides. We have 4x equals 54. Dividing both sides by 4, we have x equals $13.50. So the cost of the admission is $13.50. Okay. Next, in 2007, the high temperature for the spring in the area was 68 degrees Fahrenheit. The current temperature is 54 degrees Fahrenheit. It's expected to rise 2 degrees Fahrenheit for each hour over the next several hours. How long will it take for the temperature to reach 78 degrees? Okay. All right. Here we go. Our know and find chart. Okay. Well, what do we know? We know our current temperature. Okay, is 54 degrees. We also know it rises 2 degrees per hour. And we need to know, or we need to find how long in hours it's going to take to reach 78 degrees. So let X be how many hours. Okay. So here our current temperature is 54 degrees. And it needs to rise 2 degrees for every hour till it reaches 78 degrees. So we can subtract 54 from each side. I love no find charts. It just really helps when you're writing equations. So we have 2x that equals 24. Divide both sides by 2. So x equals 12. So it will take 12 hours. To reach 78 degrees Fahrenheit. Okay. Our last problem we have here is the width of a rectangle is 7 less than twice the length. If the perimeter of the rectangle is 43.6 inches, what is the area? Well, you got to know a few things here. Okay. No, and find. Okay. Well, we know the width is 7 less than twice the length. We also know that the perimeter is 43.6 inches. Okay. Oh, let me turn on the light. That hasn't happened to us in a while. All right. Next, we have what we need to find then is the area of the rectangle. Okay. And so here's what we need to do. So we need two things, actually. We need to let x equal the length of the rectangle and 2x minus 7 to equal the width. So the first thing that we need to do is we need to find the perimeter because that will help us find x. So then we can find the, to find x and 2x minus 7, and then we can find the area. So our perimeter would be x plus 2x minus 7 plus 2x minus 7, and that's going to equal 43.6. So here we've got x plus 2x minus 7 plus 2x minus 7 equals 43.6. We have 6x minus 14 equals 43.6. So add 14 to both sides. And we have 6x equals 57.6. Divide both sides by 6. So we have x equals 9.9. And then, so our our length is 9.9. Our width, I think I said width again. Our length is 9.9. Our width is 2 times 9.9 minus 7, which then would be 12.2. But again, we're not done because we need to find the area. All we found was the length and width. So therefore our area, and I'm going to put that right here, which equals length times width, which is going to be 9.9 times 12.2, which is going to then equal 117.12 inches squared. Okay, and that is our area for this problem. Okay, a little bit more involved. Okay, and that is the end of our lesson.